All right, post game reaction. Uh, I slept on it because I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't completely speechless about last night. Um, I was just, I was lifeless to be honest. Not in like a depressing way, more in like I was just silent the entire night after that. Um, but now that slept on it, worked today, um, I can say that I'm still happy for Joe Musgrove. Um, and me, last night, obviously, I was trying to be optimistic about the Rangers. Um, the bullpen has had an unfair situation with all the great bullpen arms being injured. And to step up like that against one of the best offenses in the league, I really wanted to point that out. Um, I can understand why Rangers fans think that it's me trying to change the subject or me trying to cope. Um, it just stuck out to me because of that, because of what I saw the bullpen had to go through at the beginning of the season, and the hard hit balls like, uh, no, not the hard hit balls, the good defense. Sure, I guess I was coping a little bit about that. I even commented on Rangers enforced uh, his picture that he posted at the stadium, and I pointed those things out that I just told y'all. Uh, The bullpen did amazing. Ronald Guzman and Nick Solak showed amazing defense. And I also added at the end that Eli White needed to be sent down. And one Rangers fan just commented to me, replied, LMFAO. I'm not sure how to take that exactly. Was that him like laughing at me in a spiteful way, or in a wow, look at this kid, he's a joke? I don't know. Uh, I ended up deleting the comment later just because I guess optically Rangers fans aren't really gonna think that that's something of me really wanting to point it out, because it's just what's been lacking, the bullpen and defense from Nick Solak. And yeah, yeah, whenever something like this happens against the Rangers, especially against the Padres, there's that span of a few days where you know fans just bash Rangers fans. Um, the sadists are doing it again, saying that the Rangers can't even have good things happen in their ballpark. They can't play a postseason there, can't win a World Series there, can't be the first no hitter, and they stink. Yeah, I was definitely dwelling on those comments. Um, yeah, this one guy pointed that out, that the Rangers hosted all these events and they can't even make the postseason. Sure, if you're a person that demands success right away, sure, that's bad, but the Rangers have been through a rebuilding process. As for Padres fans, like, one thing you can do to not like seem like you're really getting carried away is don't boast about this for months and months. Uh, A Style Clothing, who really pushes Padres hats, they already made a Joe Musgrove hat, Joe No No, with the date of the no hitter. And it's just like, come on. Like, we're really gonna get carried away already? I mean, it's just one company doing that. If other companies do it, that's when I'm like, come on. It's a great no hitter because it's the first in Padres history. But I point more to Joe Musgrove because he's the guy that got it done. The Padres defense didn't help him on a few balls, but Joe Musgrove dominated that night. Spin rate, I pointed out the spin rate multiple times in the video, and he had 10 strikeouts. Only hit Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo single handedly carrying this team game by game. That being hit by the pitch last night, it just proves his value to me. Anyways, aside from that, Padres fans, like, I get it. It's against the Rangers. Y'all own the state of Texas. Uh, and you take any moment you can to appreciate a winning moment or a great moment in your seasons as of now. I get it. Y'all had losing seasons since 2011. I may be wrong about that, but y'all haven't made the playoffs since 2011. And I get it. Any moment that is good for y'all, you want to capitalize on it. But please, don't get carried away. Don't give baseball fans an excuse to like bash you guys or discredit you guys. Like that's just my advice. As for Rangers fans, uh, again, like don't be self-deprecating. Don't be like, oh man, I hope the Rangers can get a hit tonight. Like, come on. Being a fan of a rebuilding team, you have to be optimistic. I pointed this out in my video in September after the Padres had their Grand Slam record. Like, you have the optimistic mindset. If you're just constantly dwelling on how your team isn't performing, you're going to be depressed. And I recommend being a fan of another team because if you're constantly dwelling on a team you're a fan of, why be a fan of it? Just be optimistic because that's all you can do with a rebuilding team. Because you're going to have a lot of moments where it's not favorable. And again, that's my optimism was pointing out the good bullpen and the good defense. I even did that after the Grand Slam record. Wes Benjamin. This was actually the night after the Grand Slam record game. Wes Benjamin really helped the bullpen the night after that against the Mariners. And Jose Trevino's offense was improving at the time also, so I pointed that out. So Rangers fans, like, to get through a rebuilding process, you have to be optimistic. And yeah, I feel much better than I felt last night. The Rangers game starting soon. Gonna be getting that illegal stream going. Illegal streams, like I said, coming in clutch every single time. I'm wearing a Rangers hat tonight. Matching. Look at that. Got the American flag under visor too. It's too fire. But anyways, guys, if Rangers fans still want to hold a grudge, a vendetta against me for not wearing a Rangers hat that night, okay. I was also not wearing Rangers hats for other games too, so I don't know if this is really a curse or bad luck. I don't know. But it wasn't a Rangers hat, so I guess that is a thing. Wait, okay. Sorry, it sounded like I was gonna say wait. Takeaways. Congratulations, Joe Musgrove, for the no hitter, and the Padres for their first no hitter. But Padres fans, do not get carried away. I saw someone commenting on the post, I think at MLB on Fox or MLB, saying, "Are Padres fans going to throw a parade for this one?" Now, why is he saying that? Because y'all appreciate moments that make y'all look good anytime you can. I recommend, yes, celebrate it, but don't boast it the entire season. Like Justin Verlander, he threw his no hitter in 2019, and Astros fans, like I didn't really see Astros fans boasting about it too much after, but how no hitters work for me is like appreciate the moment for a week or so, but then focus on team performance after that. I recommend that for y'all. And Rangers fans, have an optimistic mindset. We're going through a rebuilding process. We're not always going to win. We aren't always going to have favorable moments. And I think it's just important to have a forward-thinking mindset. That's what Chris Woodward has. That's what the clubhouse has. That's what's so important in a rebuild process. That's all, guys. I feel like I said what I wanted to say. With me not feeling down. But that's all, guys. I'm going to watch the Rangers. Who's starting tonight? It's Chris Paddock, and the starting pitcher is Jordan Lyles. So, hoping for a better game tonight. Dog barking once again, like it did last night. But that's all, guys. See ya.